Hello everyone, welcome back to the Country Libs channel. Recently, Vietnam has experienced a significant event, and international media have extensively covered it. This event is the passing of General Secretary Nguyen Phu Trong on July 19, 2024. Why is he so important to Vietnam, and has he left a legacy not only for Vietnam but for the world? Let's explore why he is so significant. Nguyen Phu Trong was born on April 14, 1944, in a small village in Dong An, Hanoi. From a young age, he was determined to serve his country and its people. He joined the Communist Party of Vietnam in 1967, right after graduating from university. Before becoming General Secretary, he had over 40 years of unwavering dedication and service to the party, holding many important positions such as a staff member at the Journal of the Communist Party, Deputy Editor-in-Chief of the Communist Review, and Chairman of the National Assembly. Upon assuming the role of General Secretary in 2011, Nguyen Phu Trong initiated numerous significant reforms. He focused on strengthening and renewing the party, issuing many resolutions to address political, ethical, and lifestyle degradation within the party. His policy of keeping the furnace hot to maintain the people's trust led to a vigorous anti-corruption campaign, dismantling the notion that high-ranking officials were untouchable. During his 10 years as General Secretary, 2012 to 2022, Nguyen Phu Trong led Vietnam in exposing numerous major corruption cases, with over 167,700 party members and officials disciplined. This not only purified the state apparatus but also reinforced the people's trust in the party and government. Nguyen Phu Trong also made substantial contributions to Vietnam's economic development. Under his leadership, Vietnam's gross domestic product, GDP, increased more than fourfold, from approximately $104.6 billion in 2010 to $430 billion in 2023. The per capita income also rose by over 3.6 times, from $1,168 to $4,284.50. These impressive figures reflect the strong growth of Vietnam's economy. One of his significant reforms was the development of the private economy. In 2017, the Central Committee of the Communist Party issued Resolution 10 on the development of the private economy, setting a goal to have at least 2 million enterprises by 2030, with the private sector contributing 60 to 65% of GDP. This marked a major shift, recognizing the private sector as a crucial driver of the economy. Furthermore, Nguyen Phu Trong introduced many policies to attract foreign investment. In 2023, the total realized foreign direct investment, FDI, reached $23.18 billion, the highest in 5 years, placing Vietnam among the top 20 countries globally in attracting FDI. With a GDP growth rate of 7.1% in 2023, Vietnam surpassed many countries in the region, such as Thailand and Indonesia, becoming one of the fastest-growing economies in Asia. This development helped Vietnam enhance its position on the international stage. Under Nguyen Phu Trong's leadership, Vietnam signed and participated in numerous free trade agreements with major global economies like the CPTPP, EVFTA, and RCEP. These agreements not only expanded export markets for Vietnam but also attracted foreign investment and promoted the modernization of the economy. In foreign affairs, Nguyen Phu Trong is remembered for his bamboo diplomacy, firm at the roots, steady in the trunk, and flexible in the branches. He undertook many trips abroad and welcomed foreign leaders, strengthening Vietnam's international relations. He visited China 4 times and welcomed Chinese President Xi Jinping to Vietnam 3 times. He was also the first General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam to be received by a U.S. President at the White House in 2015, marking a new milestone in Vietnam-U.S. diplomatic relations. Nguyen Phu Trong met and worked with many notable world leaders, from Chinese President Xi Jinping and Russian President Vladimir Putin to U.S. Presidents Barack Obama and Joe Biden. These visits not only solidified diplomatic ties but also opened up numerous opportunities for economic, cultural, and scientific cooperation for Vietnam. Under his leadership, Vietnam achieved many significant accomplishments and gained international recognition. He received many prestigious awards and medals from other countries, such as the José Martí Order from Cuba, the Friendship Medal from China, and many others. This shows the international community's respect and recognition of his contributions to peace and development. The international press also extensively covered his passing, with articles praising his contributions to Vietnam's development. National news agencies like Laos KPL, The New York Times, Financial Times, Washington Post, and many other major newspapers dedicated extensive coverage to remembering him. World leaders such as Russian President Vladimir Putin, Chinese President Xi Jinping, and US President Joe Biden sent their condolences and praised his contributions to peace and development. ASEAN high-level leaders issued a joint statement expressing condolences over the passing of General Secretary Nguyen Phu Trong, highlighting his contributions to regional and international cooperation. In this time of sorrow and grief, we extend our deepest condolences to the family and relatives of General Secretary Nguyen Phu Trong, the government, and the people of Vietnam, ASEAN high-level leaders said in a joint statement on July 24, according to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. General Secretary Nguyen Phu Trong is highly regarded by many countries and international organizations for his unwavering contributions. Russian President Vladimir Putin remembered him as a true friend who made significant personal contributions to the establishment and development of the comprehensive strategic partnership between Moscow and Hanoi. Chinese President Xi Jinping praised him as a steadfast and visionary leader who promoted the friendship between the two countries. US President Joe Biden emphasized that his anti-corruption efforts and good governance initiatives had inspired public confidence in the party's leadership and contributed to making Vietnam one of the most dynamic economies in the region. The passing of General Secretary Nguyen Phu Trong is a great loss for Vietnam and the world. However, his legacy and vision will continue to live on in the hearts of the Vietnamese people and be inherited by future generations of leaders. The values he established will continue to guide Vietnam on the path of sustainable development and international integration. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Country Libs channel to stay updated with the latest information. Leave a comment below to share and remember General Secretary Nguyen Phu Trong.